thought I was going to have, by this time, everything done to the right. And the tractor's sitting over there. So I only worked for about 50 minutes. Why don't you stay along with me and I'll show you what happened. Saying goes is when everything's parked, nothing breaks. But once you start moving it, things break. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. If it's right or wrong, I'm still learning. Well, just like that, they're coming, ladies. There you go. So this is the crop I planted in July. Just letting the cows into it right now. This is the 15-way cover crop. Just gonna give them a small section of this, not giving them the whole field. I maybe should have cut this up, cut it 60 days after I planted it. Living and learning. Oh, that didn't take very long for them to get in here. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. If it's right or wrong, I'm still learning. And if I failed, I don't think I failed too much. I got the cattle in here. Curious to see how many days they're going to be here. Is it just going to be a day? Is it going to be two? If it's going to be three, then I've got some, I might be good for the rest of this month if it's for 3 days. We'll see what happens. Not bad for growing, and there's still some greens on here yet. Look at that. So this part of it was in the soil, this was the part above. And then the same thing with this, this was in about 6 inches, well, probably even more. Well, that worked out pretty good. That was only here for about an hour, set the wire up and moved the cattle. They probably moved them about a mile. The cows are off this pasture now, or off this hayfield. They gave me 3 days. Yeah, 3 good days out of that. I am pleased about that. So now I can actually get onto that field and cultivate that field. That is a thing that I actually want to really get done. One of the things to get off the list, actually 2 things really important yet, is to get a couple more pallets of wood and cut the twines off the bales. Let's see if we can start the tractor up. Check the oil. Oh, no wonder my pressure wasn't working good, because it wasn't hooked up. Well, we'll hook that back up here. Okay, so I was going on that cultivated stuff and it was very rough. Okay, we're good all around with that. I'll start it up once when I'm gonna go have some lunch, take some lunch with me as well. I'm going to go and get that portion of that field done. Today's the 13th of November. Who would have thought I would be able to cultivate? So I'm gonna take the cultivator, loosen up that soil, And then this thing can be put away. Let's see how well this thing starts. Might need some heat in the tractor today. Okay. Looks like I got company. Willie decided to come for a visit. Well, you remember last year, this is the field that I plowed. I'm giving it one cultivate right now. It's a little on the rough side, so I just thought it might be a good idea. And then if there's any lumps, I know I'm pulling up lumps up here, and snow will get at it, it'll freeze, and then it'll probably level off a little bit too. And next year I'll put another cover crop, possibly we'll underseed it back in the day. I get this field leveled off, then I'm not going to be working it when we set this field. It'll be good for about 4 or 5 years or so. I'm just hunting these guys. It is hunting season in our area. Whitetail. A lot of turnips are here. They'll just decompose for next year, add some fertility to the land. So it's just back and forth. Not a very big field, and probably 4 hours I probably should have it all. Must have it all cleaned up. Well, that's not supposed to do that. Why? I guess that kind of throws things off a little bit now. Shoot. I guess they'll be fixing. I'll bring the other tractor. We'll lift it up, get some blocks underneath there, and see how bad it is. See what in the world happened. Almost think that just the nut came off. That's gonna put a monkey wrench into the day. Now I'm fixing. It was working so nicely too. That's the way it goes. Tractor was sitting there nice for the last 5 days, never broke down until I started using it. Figured out what the issue is bearing went on me here, so I got to clean all this stuff up. And we're going to clean clean this all out too, because there's probably fragments of the bearing in there. And I don't know if I have a bearing on inventory. I'll have to see. Let me clean everything up and see where I'm sitting here. Let me take this home. I gotta bring the truck back. I gotta bring present, needle nose pliers. We're gonna clean all this, clean this all up. I gotta see if I've got any inventory of bearings in the yard or ordered them up. That throws a kibosh into things. Well, looks like I only need bearings. So we're gonna go clean up the other hub. Okay, well, I got everything cleaned out. I took all the grease out of here, and I'm gonna leave the cones in there. Well, first of all, I gotta go pick up parts, and we're going into town tonight anyways, so they had parts. So what I did is, when you live this far away, if you're gonna buy one thing, you buy two. So just in case the other one goes down. And I got all these other bearings as well here on this tractor. So, you know, that's the nice thing about when you got the same kind of tractor. Well, you can easily go and use the same parts for it. I don't have bearings. If I was in a real pinch, the races still look good, but I'm going to replace the races. And the one bearing doesn't look too bad, but it's full of dirt right now. I'm just going to replace it, so then I know that it's done, and I should be good for a few years there anyways. I'm glad that it wasn't anything worse than that, and I didn't break the axle. Wheel just came off because when I turned. And okay, well, now I'm gonna go find something else to do. It's I gotta cut twines off the bales. It was raining today. I should actually go check the cows, see how they're making out on that cover crop. So I'm just gonna tidy up all the tools. So what are you guys doing here? You're making this all wet. So you're tramping this stuff down. Okay, well that's good. .5, good. November 14th, and they're very pleased. Put a new seal on here, got a new bearing. Now we'll put the wheel back on. Gonna help me, Willie? Yeah, you're gonna help me. So there's a couple of issues going on here. Threads are not very good on this axle, and threads aren't very good on here either, on this castle nut. I'm gonna see if I got another one of these, and yeah. Anyways, well, let me see what I can find. So I did find another castle nut here. We'll try this because these threads are not healthy at all here. But the threads are really good in this nut. Let's see what happens. Wonder how this is going to work. Okay, I think we're good there. Actually, that castle nut is actually grabbing on really good now. Okay, the bearing should do its job. Okay. I'll let that thing warm up on a beautiful November day. We'll pick up all of my blocks now. I think we're back in business. Well, looks like I got a hitchhiker. And I got some wire here. But anyways, well, we're going to clean that up. Oh yeah, well, good job, Randy. Got it wrapped right around the axle. My guys did take the wire off. It wasn't that hard to take off. All right, so tractor is fixed. I'm gonna cultivate my field and get that done and get that out of the way. Okay. Good thing it's not that cold out now. Willie on the back. Willie, no! On the back. You didn't need to do that. That was not necessary.